So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And as you can see, we've already started here. That's a nicely shaped ball. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Beckenbauer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party. Header! And that's caused a worry or two.
Mbappe is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity. Yaya Toure will be key here, Peter. His versatility and drive makes him a nightmare for the opposition.
He was actually a much more conventional holding midfield player in his younger days, wasn't he?
Yeah, but he's come on in leaps and bounds since then. In fact, he's at his best when partnered with a defensive midfielder like that, because it means he has license to just join the attack.
So he's benefited a lot from his new role.
Yeah, it's brought so much more out of him. He's a true all-round player now.
Oh, that's a key interception. That has ended up in no man's land. Mbappe is onto this, and he's surging through. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Guardiola aims beyond the defence. Still goalless. Son Heung-min is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's delightful. An instinctive delivery. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And reclaimed it in a trice. Hazard. Now it's Mbappe. He can run onto that. Oh, he's bustling through here. Hazard! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Short changes him with that pass. Guardiola. Beckenbauer. And it's Guardiola. This is De Jong. Beckenbauer. Hazard. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Ribéry. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Now it's Bale. Out to the left it goes. Pass somewhat off target. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Ribéry really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Goes for a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Ribéry actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. And this is Hazard. Oh, that's a fine challenge. And now they can spring out of defence. Has a look and place it forward. It's Bale! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That is good alertness. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's been played through. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. He's not got that quite right. Vrs. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's well spotted. Beckenbauer.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Beckenbauer. Azar. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's superb. It's a really well-measured ball. That has not gone well. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, nicely intercepted. Vrs. Beckenbauer. Now it's Mbappe. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. And this is Ribery. He's a sharp little ball here. Goes looking wide. Khan claims it. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think they can be very happy with the flow of the game so far. They're moving the ball around very nicely. They're creating opportunities too. They must need to find a way to add that touch of quality in front of goal, that extra clinical edge.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
Substitution.
And the action is back on the way.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to...
Son Heung-min! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Beckham plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Barcelona come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Beckenbauer played into space. Danielson in acres of space out wide. Oh, shooting chance! And he's done it!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Shot could be on. That's a lovely, neat pass.
That dugout has had some relief, at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
And he's intervened well there. Beckenbauer makes the interception. Danielson, he's got away. Picked out and the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Now it's Messi, and he's being shifted off it. Now he's got space here. That's been slipped through. Oh, this is a great position, and he shoots! Oh, it's a lovely, delicate pass.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Azar. Tries to play it through. And Messi! That is delicious! A finish of true class! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Well, as options go, that was a superb choice. It's over and in. Job done.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say...
Messi! Distributed tidily, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Not the most accurate pass. Oh, he's been caught napping! Big chance, real chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, what a ball! Denilson. Now it's Messi. Now it's Ribery. Dink through. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 19.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Toure. Coming on the field. Number 20. Suarez.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Pedri.
And they're quick to get it. And again! Really well taken goal. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Beckham. And the pass is intercepted. Denilson. That pass isn't the best.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence. He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Denilson. That's an imaginative pass. Great vision. And this is Luis Suarez. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Ribery. And this is Messi. And he was quick to react. That's a cute ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Cafu. Well timed, excellent interception.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Beckham. Cafu.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Denilson, looking for a runner. Julio Cesar claims comfortably. Pedri. Beckham. Can he latch on to this? Guardiola gets over. And that is as far as it goes. Barcelona have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Messi taking in... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And as you can see, we've already started here. Beckenbauer. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Well, we've got to expect Frank Lampard to be central to pretty much everything here, Jim, haven't we?
Without a doubt. He'll be amongst the busiest players out there, doing everything from breaking up play, distributing balls left and right, and of course making all of those surging runs from deep, looking to meet the ball just around that D.
Well, that's the signature move, of course. That's what makes him so prolific.
And what a move it is, and not many midfielders score that many goals or are as clinical.
That pass has been well intercepted. Tries to play it through. And he's there to make the challenge. Out to the right. Pass is just off target. Ribery. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That's an excellent interception. Son Heung-min. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, good spread. Barcelona still without a single shot on target. And there's green grass ahead of him. Messi! Beckenbauer. It's Ribery. Now it's Hazard. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Danielson going full steam ahead down the left flank. Oh, great run, magical! Vardiol gives it back. Some really good ball movement. Well, that has not gone well. And it's Ribery, played out towards the right wing. Hazard looking to get on the end of this. Guardiola. But he's well positioned. Shot, surely! Danielson proves just a little bit too strong. Yaya Toure. Son Heung-min. Costa Curta. Beckenbauer. No, that's been intercepted. Distributed tidily. Now it's Bale, spread it left. Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Danielson. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Guardiola. Beckenbauer, searching pass he's played there. Well, that is not the best. There's the shot! Goal! Barcelona! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
After 40 minutes is number 11, Dennis Law.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's well spotted. Now, can they get him away? And that could set him on his way. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass.
Law! And yes, it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. You just know there is no stopping that.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
1 minute added time.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
There's the whistle for half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Barcelona are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And we're underway again. Ribery. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. And it's Azar. And here's Ribery. He's shifting through the gears here. And the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And he is just ripping it up! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
A case now of complete control. De Jong did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Ribery. Oh, that's fabulous. Not the most accurate pass. Law. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Well read, nice interception. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well, that pass isn't the best.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
That is ended up in no man's land. Can he get it through? Beckenbauer. De Nielsen. Law looking to penetrate opposition lines. De Nielsen. Beckenbauer. De Nielsen. Barcelona finding their passes, looking for the run. Beckenbauer. That's a good ball out wide. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Pass somewhat off target. Well, they've got it again. He's had a shot! Beckenbauer. Played into space. It's a pretty loose pass. And that is as far as they're going to go. Plays a sharp little ball here. Guardiola.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Played out to the left flank. Danielson. Beckenbauer. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Knocks it into space. It's Bale! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
42, Toure. Coming on to replace him is number 9, Pedri.
Great vision. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, that's a key interception. Law. He could be in here. Plenty to aim at here. Shapes to shoot! And he hits the net. Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Substitution on the field.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Number 4, Frank Lampard.
Barcelona are having a ball here.
Beckham. Coming
Guardiola.
on the field.
To
Number
Hazard.
20,
And it's Ribéry.
Number
And it's Guardiola.
17, Olise.
Rijkaard.
Number 11, Ronaldinho.
Beckenbauer. Now he's got space here. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's cut it out. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Messi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Guardiola. That's a cute ball. Can he get onto this? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. Barcelona clearly now in lead preservation mode. Now this could be a chance. Tries to pass it through. And this is Ribéry! Oh, he really got hold of that. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Hazard. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Barcelona really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And already we're underway here. And he was quick to react. And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona. Jim, what do you think when you see Beckham?
Where do I start? Winner, hard worker, great footballing brain, set-piece expert, magic right foot, and leader.
So what is he most of all?
Well, from the list previously mentioned, winner.
Settle for that. Ronaldinho! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. It's Ronaldinho! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. Ribéry is there and he can get that clear. Pass somewhat off target. Looking for a runner. No, that pass isn't the best. Costa Curta calmly anticipates. Oh, no joy this time. Azar. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Van Nistelrooy was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Ribéry. Well, that has not gone well. Van Nistelrooy. Barcelona still without a single shot on target. And he's Del Piero! Ribéry. Guardiola. Costa Curta. And it's Guardiola. It's Ribéry. Not the most convincing of passes. And it's Ribéry. Looking for options for movement. And that pass just didn't quite work. Vardiol going full steam ahead down the left flank. Danielson. Now it's Ribéry. Beckenbauer. Costa Curta. And it's De Jong. That's Guardiola. Good take, and is he in? He's a sharp little ball here. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. And it's Ribéry. He was under real pressure there. And a shot! That's a sharp pass. Now it's Ribéry. Foot in. Ronaldinho. Now that's well seen too. Half an hour played now. Danielson has it out wide and in space. Van Nistelrooy. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Azar. Lovely, real chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Lowe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Guardiola plays it short. Beckenbauer. Nice control. And that has left him in a heap. He's tried one! Now, who's going to be first to this? Danielson. Oh, just skips, goes for a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
36 minutes is
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
That has been cut short. It's a pretty loose pass. Can he get it through? And he's well positioned. And Del Piero! Danielson. And he's picked it up out wide. Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. That is ended up in no man's land. Barcelona leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0.
There will be 1
Law.
minute added time.
And it's Van Nistelrooy. Now it's Del Piero. And this is Ronaldinho. And there's the end of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Barcelona happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Barcelona carrying a one-goal lead. Hazard. Nice-looking ball. Nicely worked. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! That's a lovely, neat pass. Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Hazard. And he's managed to get free. Cafu with the foul. And that's going to be a booking. Danielson. Danielson purring through the gears. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, important interception. Early ball out from the back. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Beckenbauer. Barcelona finding their passes. Barcelona are still that goal to the good. Danielson has it in a wide position. Delivers the ball. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Oh, this looks sharp. Law. And he's running through. Law! He has hit that forcefully.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
And it's Beckham. Azar. Now, can they get him away? Tries to play it through. Azar. Well, nicely intercepted. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He's found a way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Ronaldinho. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 3 coming up. And he's had a hit!
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
That's a shade optimistic. Ribery. Danielson looking to penetrate opposition lines. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
He won't be happy with that one. Aimed beyond the defence. Guardiola. Beckenbauer. Guardiola. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Barcelona leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great vision. Looking to play him in. Beckham providing an outlet on that flank.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Not the most accurate. And Van Nistelrooy! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And he's being shifted off it. It's just beyond his reach. Danielson looking to add. And that's that. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Khan picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
He's through here.
It's not often, Peter, that we focus on goalkeepers like this, but in this case, it's entirely justifiable when you have one of the most decorated keepers in history.
And Julio Cesar is certainly one of those most decorated, and indeed one of the safest pairs of hands around in football.
Yeah, treble winner, voted Europe's best goalkeeper, and countless titles.
He's picked his way through. And we have our very first corner.
Guardiola plays it short.
Beckenbauer.
And it's Guardiola.
Denilson. That is lovely. Barcelona appearing to have the better of things in these early exchanges. Lampard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. De Jong promptly onto that, and that is that. Beckham.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Law. Oh, his big chance, must be! Now there's a fine ball, and the shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! Complete awareness, he understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Played back in. Beckenbauer. Barcelona are very much in charge here, dominating possession, and a goal to the good. Cafu cuts out the pass. Defending was strong and firm. Can he get it through? And he plays one through. Bale! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Denilson. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them.
And the score is 1-0.
Nicely spread.
Barcelona have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Barcelona looking to pass their way through.
Guardiola.
Getting on for a third of the way through the game.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
And it's made its way to him. Van Dijk goes back to front. And he's intervened well there. And it's Ribéry. And this is Bebeto. Bebeto unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Can he get on the end of this? And he cuts out the supply. It's a pretty loose pass. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Played out to the left flank. Barcelona finding their passes. Oh, good ball! Can he finish? They've done it! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Number 11.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Ambitious ball here. That is a great pick out. And he's there to retrieve it. And here's Ribéry. Tries a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Turns and goes back. And this is Ribéry.
Ribéry really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again...
And it's been given away. He's shifting through the gears here. That's a shade optimistic. That's a little off target. Looking for options for big chance.
Added time.
Goes looking wide. Cafu spots it and intercepts. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And there's the end of the first half. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Barcelona really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team. So I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Barcelona are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
Substitution in progress.
And we're off again. Vrs could try cutting inside here. Great chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Spirited to say the least, certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
That pass isn't the best. Barcelona come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
He's in a great position here. Vrs. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Back into the middle. Isco will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That is ended up in no man's land. He's having a go! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
And here's the chance to counter. And it's Messi. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Thinks it's Bale! They've scored! Back to within one! Interesting! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Bale demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
David Villa! David Villa! And yes, it's there!
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
After 61 minutes is number
So the lead
13,
now is 2.
David Villa.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Swept. Decent chance! Decent chance, made possible by a very decent ball.
Oh, he may have snatched at that, Peter. The ball came in at a pace, and at a good height too. He only needed to redirect it.
Chance, surely! Decent enough try. Rijkaard. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Nicely shaped ball. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. David Villa. Now it's Messi. Oh, nicely intercepted. Hernes.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation, no more.
And he shoots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away.
The goal scorer for
There was no
Barcelona.
getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And now he has 2.
Substitutions taking place.
Barcelona are making a change now. It's starting to look like a done deal now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Pass somewhat off target. That has not gone well. Fernando Torres. That's a cute ball. And that's put paid to a promising move. Pass is just off target. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
No, it's come to nothing. Well, that is one way to stop him. And this is Bale. And it's Isco. Cafu makes the interception.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Hernes. He's found a way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Torres. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Nicely weighted ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Beckham. He's a sharp little ball here. Not the most accurate pass. Goes for the shot! De Jong. Hernes. Barcelona clearly now in lead preservation mode.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
And the number on the board is 3. And he's managed to get free. He's found some space. Chance for a shot! No, he's missed it. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
Substitution on the field. Number 19, Bale. Number 15, Son Heung-min. Number 42, Toure. Number 5, Beckham. Number 4, Frank Lampard. Coming on the field, number 20, Suarez.
Guardiola.
Number 9, Pedri.
Now Hoeneß. And there goes the final whistle. Barcelona can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly.
Please be made aware that...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here, it really is.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Ribéry. Gives it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. It's not often, Peter, that we focus on goalkeepers like this, but in this case, it's entirely justifiable when you have one of the most decorated keepers in history.
And Julio Cesar is certainly one of those most decorated, and indeed one of the safest pairs of hands around in football.
Yeah, treble winner, voted Europe's best goalkeeper, and countless titles.
It's a mighty effort! No way through. And it's made its way to him. Looking for the run. Ribery. Guardiola. Now it's Bebeto. Law. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And this is Bale. Beckenbauer. Law. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And it's Guardiola. For Ribery. Bebeto. They want to be quick to recover this. That is lovely. Toure did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Rijkaard. Beckenbauer. Bebeto. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Barcelona! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
After 24 minutes is number 15, Bebeto!
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Ribery knocks it into space. Barcelona are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Guardiola. Beckenbauer. Pinches it off him. Threads one in. Great ball if he can get there. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Bebeto. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Ribery. Passing is crisp and sharp. Law! And he nearly went all the way.
That was some seriously slick play. Pretty much textbook apart from the finish. Very impressive movement.
Now it's Bale.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's being urged to shoot. Not the most accurate pass. He's had a shot! Decent enough try.
Beckham is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Guardiola. Well, that pass isn't the best.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Law. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Law showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't... Chance, surely! Rijkaard. Beckenbauer. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And he welcomes it in. Tries a shot! And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Barcelona head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead.
Just a quick announcement, it is now time for our special lottery. Please grab the tickets you were given when you were walking through the gates.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Barcelona definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Great chance! Oh, shooting chance! And we have our very first corner. Guardiola with the short one. Oh, that's a fine challenge. That is ended up in no man's land. Danielson. Danielson will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Passes short and sharp. Ribery. Picked out brilliantly. Law! No way through there. Played out to the right. Danielson. That ball looks a good one. Oh, that's fabulous. Big chance! No mistake! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Danielson looking for a runner. Danielson looking to run onto it. Oh, important interception. Gently done. Danielson. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Aimed beyond the defence. Ribery. Now it's Messi. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He is through here. Ribery. Pass somewhat off target. Now that looks a decent ball. And it's Guardiola. Danielson. That's Guardiola. Opts for safety. Vardiol. To Danielson. Messi producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. He's found the way through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Vardiol. Danielson. And Vardiol. Costa Curta. And it's Guardiola. Beckenbauer. Guardiola. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Law. Tries to pass it through. Over to the left. Back into the middle. Good ball, good take. Bale unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Pass is just off target. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. He's got away. Danielson. Well, we always look the favourite there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Bale was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Just the keeper to... and the shot! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. That is simply terrific, finished with beautiful deftness.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
Number 9, Ribery. Substitution on the field. Number 42, Toure. Number 4, Frank Lampard. Number 5, Beckham. Coming on the field, number 9, Petri. Number 17, Olise. Number 11, Ronaldinho.
So here comes the substitution. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. Guardiola. Isco. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Number 19, Bale. Coming on to replace
And it's
him
Isco.
is
And he's had it
number
nicked
20,
away.
Suarez.
Luis Suarez. Played out to the left flank. That'll be a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And he's intervened well there. Nicely worked.
Might want to be careful there.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here.
Substitution on the field, number 15, Son Heung-min.
It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go.
Number 10, Raul.
Oh, that's fabulous! A finish of true class! Just cruising! They are cruising! A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their... Goes for a shot! And the ball's come loose here. That looks a good cross. Beckenbauer. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a cute ball. And he's picked it up out wide. He has found the way through. Oh. And he shoots! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that may well be that. That is that. Barcelona can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Bebeto picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready. Oh, he's been... Can he finish? In he goes again! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Tries a measured ball. Can he finish? He's scored! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Messi. That has ended up in no man's land. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Barcelona have their opponents right where they want them, and we've barely begun. Now it's Khan, now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's a key interception. Vinicius Junior.
Oh, really well played.
Tries a deft little ball.
Vinicius Junior really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And Ribéry! And he nearly went all the way.
Ribéry certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Threads one in. Time and again they are repelled. Ribéry. Beckenbauer. And it's Ribéry. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Tries to play it through. And he's away. An uncompromising challenge. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Quality ball, and this takes a shot, and that has fair fizzed. Now that looks a decent ball. Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Beckenbauer has created one goal already.
Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Knocks it into space to Nielsen. Gets into some space. In towards the back stick. And that should get the job done. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He is through here. He's had a shot! Not the most convincing of passes. He is just caressing the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Has a look and plays it forward. No, that's been intercepted. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Nicely weighted ball. Tries a shot! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
After 41 minutes is number 21.
A case now of complete control. Messi. Ribery. He has found the way through. And this is Messi. It's a mighty effort! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Roberto Baggio! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Ribery. Can he get on the end of this? He's got away. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! And there's the end of the first half. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Barcelona have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our charity fund, Chance in Football. Substitutions taking place.
Here we go again then. Barcelona do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Beckenbauer. Guardiola. Barcelona finding their passes. Hoeneß could try cutting inside here. Aimed beyond the defence. Great vision. Plays a sharp little ball here. Hoeneß! Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, that pass isn't the best. Ribery. And here's Romario. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Takes a shot! No mistake! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
It's become a case of men against boys. Oh, what's he done? Great chance! It's a goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Looking for the run.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that's fabulous! A finish of true class! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
The goal scorer for Barcelona after 60 minutes is...
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Batistuta spots it and intercepts. David De Gea. David Villa receives it in a wide position. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. He's found a way through. A lot of space ahead of him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, no joy this time. Beckenbauer. Played towards the other side. Tries to pass it through. And the keeper has it. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nice control. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Brilliantly cut out. Beckenbauer. That's Guardiola. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Romario goes steaming forward. And Ribéry! He scores! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Number 9.
And they win it back again. Ambitious ball here. Not the most accurate pass. He's picked his way through. And the finish! Goal! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will...
Chance! It's in! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Can he get it through? And the shot! Oh, terrific save.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
They've played it short. No, got right underneath it.
Ernest. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Ernest.
Always onto this.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bounce of passing here, really easy on the... And a chance! And he hits the net! The maestro, the legend, and now the hat-trick hero.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Decent chance! No, it's wide. Five minutes to add. David Villa. Now, can they get him away?
Well, that looks a cracking ball.
Well read, and the danger is averted. And that will be it. Barcelona, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now.
Romario picking up yet another match ball to add to his growing personal collection. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Expectations and he's having a shot! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Now this man, Yaya Toure, Jim, midfielders don't come much more complete and dominant than him, do they?
Well, the envy of so many opposition teams, I would guess. No one offers the complete package like he does, the perfect blend of power, of pace, and it's no exaggeration to say that he's one of the greatest box-to-box players around.
A real handful by any measurement.
Totally.
Look at the space here! Oh, that's fabulous! Law! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Law certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Guardiola kept his eye on it, and he's there. That'll be a throw. And this is Bale. Can he get it through? It's Bale! He steps in, and that's the end of that. Ribery. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Law! That's very neat. He's beaten the last man. Spread out to the left. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Ribery. Shot could be... Law! Oh, didn't catch it right.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
And we have our very first corner. Guardiola goes short. Oh, important interception. And now they can spring out of defence. Beckenbauer. Still goalless. Out to the left it goes. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And he shoots! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Nice bit of trickery. Just the keeper to beat! And the shot! Really well taken goal. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Chance for a shot! Great build-up, it all deserved a better ending.
Lowe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Beckenbauer. Shapes to shoot! Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And he's there to retrieve it. Looking for the run. Yaya Toure.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Now it's Romario. Beckham does well to get it back. Plays a sharp little ball here. Barcelona have scored 2 quick goals here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, that's well spotted. De Jong. Beckenbauer. And it's Romario. Tries to pass it through. Danielson showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite... Danielson! Sticks it away! And they're at it again, in double quick time! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Barcelona are having a ball here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
He's found a way through. Romario. Out of play for a goal kick. Now it's Romario. Law. Now, can they get him away? Looking to play him in. There's no flag. Looking for options for movement. Beckenbauer.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And this is Romario. Well read. And the danger is averted. He is just caressing the ball. Now it's Bale. Over to the left. Can he get on the end of this?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And the half-time whistle goes. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Barcelona utterly dominant in the first 45 minutes, scoring at will. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Yaya Toure. Now it's Bale. Beckham. That's gone for a throw-in. And this is a chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Danielson. Now that looks a decent ball. Beckenbauer makes the interception. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Rijkaard. Now Costa Curta. Not the most accurate pass. Pass somewhat off target. Beckenbauer. And this is Romario. Beckenbauer does really well to win the ball there. Denilson aimed beyond the defence. Lampard. Nicely weighted ball. Spread neatly.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
And it's Romario. Denilson has it out wide and in space. There's the shot! The message is clear, none shall pass. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. That has been cut short. Costa Curta. Beckenbauer looking to add to his goal. Now it's Ribéry. Romario. He might be in here. And Romario! It's in! Not once, not twice, but 3 times. He has never had enough.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
After 67 minutes.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Coming on the field is...
It's become a case of men against boys. Oh, that's superb. Romario was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Vardiol spots it and intercepts. Law, Ribéry, picked his, had a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here? Luis Suarez. Lampard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Now it's Romario. Pinches it off him. Knocks it into space. And it's Beckham. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Guardiola. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Tries to play it through. Now there's a fine ball. Goes for a shot! It's in! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Now that's well seen too. Beckenbauer.
Number 42.
This looks promising.
Number 4. Frank Lampard.
Beckenbauer.
Number 5.
Ronaldinho.
Beckham. Coming on the field. Number 9.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
Belletti.
Guardiola.
Number 17.
Beckenbauer.
Olise. Number 11. Ronaldinho.
Ronaldinho. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Great vision. And he's managed to get rid.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Beckenbauer. Threads one in. Oh, there's a probing ball. Ribéry. He's through, now is he in? Can he get it through? Law! It's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And yes, it's him again.
Number 11.